but you don't. Right? Now, granted, there are a lot of questions that we have, and we like to, to ask you these questions. But I don't want to upset you. I mean, if you need counsel or whatever you feel you need, I got a legal obligation to make sure that you get what you want. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the facts. Okay, at no time have you given me an indication that's the case, though. Okay, and so I get confused when I talk to you. I get such a spirit of cooperation. Then I talk to your dad and your brother, your sister, and your mom, and it's like, it's like I got pitchforks hanging out of my head. Okay? And finally I just got to a point where I said, look, we're in an interview and you guys keep interrupting us. Okay? I don't need to be interrupted anymore, and I don't have to talk to you about this anymore. Okay? And I'm not going to talk to them about it. I'm done. Okay? About, if you want to talk to them, you do what you want to do, okay? But I don't want to talk to him, okay?
Turn the air down.
Sure. Is it too cold in here? Yeah. Brian just got back, and I want to go talk to Brian. Okay.
But where is he?
He's in the other room. Okay. And we're purposely keeping you separated now. Okay? I'm telling you that. Okay. So I'm going to go discuss things with him, and then I'm going to come talk to you. Then I'm probably going to go back to him, and I'm going to come back to you.
Well, I'd like to get back to where we stand, because Brenda does have to go to work tomorrow, and I'm sure Tiffany has to go to work tomorrow, and I'd like to get back before they go to sleep.
Understood. I tell you what, it is 9 o'clock, okay? What is a reasonable time for you?
Well, that's why I was going to call them and tell them, and ask them what time they're going to bed, and then I could tell them what time we're going to be there, and I could tell them what time we need to be there.
Okay, I got a feeling, okay, that if you call them right now, you do what you want, okay? They're ballistic. Okay.
No, they're not gonna freak out or anything. It's gonna be like, okay.
Oh, Brett and Tiffany, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who I was gonna call.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here, come, make your phone call. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna call my parents or anything.
No, that's fine. Call whoever you want.
What time are we going to be going to bed? Why are they coming up here?
Down the way. Right. You know what? And you're going to walk out with a, you know what? Okay. You're going to really surprise them when you walk out and go, hey, what are you guys doing?
Well, I was just going to find out what time we were going to go to bed, so we could try to be there before we went to bed. I really wish they would have come. It's almost thinking like come up here, but I should have told them not to bring Shane up here. Alright, Brian just got but I didn't ask. Well, see, I don't know if it's cousin or not. It is? Who told you? Huh? Well, see, I don't know if it was his cousin or not, man. I don't think it was his cousin. I think it was just a really good friend of the family. See, that might have been the case. See, I don't know. I don't know shit about what's going on. And they're trying to say that I know something, but I don't know. No. I flunked the polygraph test. That was right, exactly. That's exactly what I think happened. Look deceptive. This is crazy. Real fucked up. This is ringing bells. I don't see that happening until they fix the motherfucker. Well, I just wanted to find that out. Well, I just maybe break talk it over. Coming up on the back over. Alright. Well, my brother-in-law and Brian are in the way up here.
Are they? That's alright. Let me go talk to Brian for a bit.
Alright. Is there enough about time to warm up a little bit?
Sure, you call.
Turn that thing off.
You know what? They're on their way, and I know your sister's in there.
My sister's not coming. Her husband.
They've kind of lost gold, but would you mind putting on the couch?
Well, I think going
I just, you know, feel like I'm warm, I don't know. Well, I really do.
no.
Hello? Who's calling? What's up? Okay. No, not yet.
Tell her I said stop calling.
Very well. Look, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm giving you the person who believes in health. But this comes for you, and you're not the driver, you're not the you're not doing it. I appreciate you calling, and I thank you for everything. And as soon as he's done, I'm sure he's gonna get hold of you. Maybe everything's gonna work out, okay? All right. Well, I don't have to do that. Simple. He knows he doesn't have to answer anything he doesn't have. Am I right? You get him? You get that? So, he knows the rules, okay? You folks are blowing this thing out of proportion. And I told you that from the beginning. And you're doing nothing but defeating yourself. You're doing nothing. Now, I'll tell you what. Why don't you brothers tell us who we're doing, okay? Thanks a lot. 9/13, May 13th,
Hey, after lunch, you can stay up there.
Yeah.
Takes a college education to break it and a grade school education to fix it. Sitting up here in front of the camera.
I was trying to stand on one of these chairs, and it was on right there. And I was going to stand up, like, and like, push it down like that, and I fell off.
Look at all those freaking patches up there on the wall.
Good.
Man's got plans.
Yeah. Dude.
How you doing this evening? Pretty good. I'm Brent.
Hi, Brent.
How do you do?
World famous, huh? Nice to meet you. Detective McDonald.
Hi.
You know this guy or not?
I got a message from you today. That you
Yeah, earlier.
all at work.
That was, yeah. In the interim, though, I caught up with him and
Okay.
taken care of it. I got your message on the phone. I didn't call you back.
All right. I just, well, I guess the reason I came up here was to bring him up here so that you could bring Chris a pack of cigarettes.
Sure, everybody see that nobody's beating him with a hose,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Well, is Brian ready to go?
No, he's still talking. But as soon as he's done,
How much longer is it going to take?
how long do people talk?
Can we see him at all?
Right now, he's in an interview, so my answer would be no.
But there's nothing we can do to talk to him or anything.
I don't care.
Not right now.
Not right now. Not when he's in an interview.
Even if he came up here of his own free will, I mean, you guys have the right.
Apparently, somebody's got the misconception here that, you know, a friend can just walk into a police department and say, oh, and by the way, that's my friend, so I want to talk to him now, okay? Look, common sense tells you, okay, I can't walk into your company, okay, and say, oh, excuse me, Colonel? Yeah. Is Lance Corporal Bars around here? No, he's not here. He's out on a flight line. Well, can you go get him for me? No, he's in an interview. Well, I don't care, Colonel. I want to go talk to him.
I think they would probably interrupt you like that.
You think they would?
You being the OPD. Yeah.
Me being the OPD. That's exactly right. But you are not the OPD, so you can't do that.
All right.
Okay.
I
So
understand.
okay. And would you pass that message on very clearly to everybody else?
Sure.
Okay.
I already told my wife to keep her mouth shut and
She
stay out.
called before y'all even got up here.
Because I'm really at a point right now where I can necessarily ask people to please stay out of the building, okay? I don't need it, and people are starting to get in my way, okay? And that's a violation of 148 of the California Penal Code.
Which
A
is?
violation of 148,
Obstruction.
obstructing and basically interfering and delaying a police officer in a lawful performance of his duty, okay? And I have a set of matching bracelets for anybody else,
that's
you know,
okay.
who would like to get in the middle.
That's all
Okay,
right.
this is a murder investigation.
I understand.
Send that message very clear.
I understand that. I just,
I mean, this guy has been the most cooperative out of anybody.
I know.
Okay, I mean, it's
But-
been unbelievable. Am I right or wrong, Chris?
Yeah.
You know, granted, he doesn't like being talked to, okay, but he's not up here pitching a bitch.
I understand that. Okay.
Thank you.
So you guys have
You
no
had
idea.
my speech, huh?
You guys have no idea when we may be able to go ahead and take him.
I don't think it's going to be much longer.
We can give him a ride. I mean, that's not a problem. You had mentioned that last, that you had a problem the other day.
Yeah, we'll be at our own convenience.
Hey, you guys are more welcome to hang out, okay? I don't have a problem with that. But if I have to talk to him again, I'm going to tell you, okay, it's going to be private between he and I.
Well,
And if he wants to tell you whatever we discussed, okay, that's his prerogative.
Does he have a right to an attorney right now?
I don't know, you can ask him.
I have the right to anything I want to do. I can leave. I'm ready to leave, but I don't want to leave without Brian.
Okay. Fair enough.
He answered his own question.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll hang for a little while. I mean, I just have to get up at 5:30.
I know, and I recognize that.
Hey,
I
Brent,
give him a ride,
Brent.
You know, and I've told
If
Chris.
all else fails, I got money. We can just three of us jump on a city bus or whatever. We can take us right to my
We've
house.
got
All right.
police cars that can give you a ride home.
I mean, I'm
No
gonna.
problem.
If you need to go, I'm gonna stay up here with Chris.
I'll
Just so
hang
that
for
he's
a
got
little
somebody
while.
here
Just-
that.
Just if I leave before you guys do, then just
I
give me a
told
call
my
and
wife.
leave me a
I
message.
told my wife after her little incident on the phone with you that no matter whether, in any case, whether you were in the right or in the wrong, yelling at you is only going to make things worse on him. So just shut up, keep your mouth shut, and stay off the phone.
Not at all. I mean, I just, you know.
No, she's got it set in her head that everybody's in the wrong right now. So I told her to shut up, stay off the phone, and quit calling
Well,
down
what
here
everybody
starting
needs to
garbage.
get into their head, okay, is the fact that this is a tragedy that occurred of unbelievable magnitude in the President of the United States, okay, home state, to the point where there are senators involved in this back there, okay? Now, if we really want to push the issues, okay, which we can do legally, is the feds can get involved and maybe higher ups and just say to everybody else, hey, we don't have to talk to anybody. And legally, we don't. Out of courtesy, we're giving you the opportunity to sit here. Okay? This man is 19 years old. The law in California says when you're 1/8, God has given you the ability to do what you want to do by yourself. Okay? You don't need friends. You don't need family.
Well, he doesn't understand a lot of his legal
He
rights.
understands his
too.
legal rights. You think I'm going to jeopardize a triple homicide?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Murder
the
conviction,
way I see-
possibly, by not giving a gentleman who's possibly trying to be either eliminated or put into the picture, advising him of his legal rights?
I don't understand right now because I feel like you guys are trying to pin this on somebody.
The reason
instead
you
of
don't
actually
understand is because
criminal.
you're putting your nose where it doesn't belong. That's why you don't understand.
But it's sheer coincidence that
Right.
he lives down the street from
Right.
where these kids were dumped. They came out here to visit us,
That may
and
well be.
And that may
Our
well be.
responsibility is nothing more than be a fact finder.
Exactly.
Okay, nothing more. Nobody's trying to pin anything on anybody.
I want him coming out of here squeaky clean. And when he
Oh,
leaves
nobody
here,
does.
he'll be squeaky clean.
good.
Okay?
Good.
Either way.
I hope that goes the same for both of them because
You can't,
this is unbelievable.
It
what's
may be
unbelievable about it?
The fact that they've been tied into something that they had nothing to do with, and just because he lives down the street from them, and they left town a couple of days after
Do you
this
have any
accident
children?
happened. No, I don't.
Are you going to have kids?
Probably.
Don't you hope one day you get police officers just like us if your kid's murdered?
I'm sure, but I wouldn't.
You've answered your own question, brother.
Well,
Okay?
Right.
okay.
Have a seat. Let's.
That's all right. He's just carrying out a dialogue. here.
Frustrated too.
And I understand that.
He has the same frustrated
I understand that.
misunderstanding that I do.
Everybody's frustrated.
All
But the
right.
golden rule is if you got nothing to hide, go with the flow, man.
Yeah,
The people that don't go with the flow are the ones that usually have the bumpy ride.
I understand.
And they get flats in their cars, next thing you know it, they step out and get hit by a big truck coming by.
Well, my road's been kind of bumpy, and I told you everything right now. So that's about as far as it'll go, man.
Come to California for vacation.
So what'd you do when you were in California, Chris? I was at the police station all 2 weeks, man. It was groovy.
I got pictures. Want to see?
Yeah, where are those pictures at?
I gave them to Brian.
Ah, when you come out, will you hand them to him so we can...
Sure, well, I'll tell you what, when he comes out, I'm sure he'll give it to you. And I think we'll...
Are they going to get to keep them? Or are you guys keeping them
Oh,
around here?
no, man, we're going to keep those. I want them all, Brett. Yes, they can have them. And, got it. You bet.
Well, his mother
His mother
tonight requested that if
You
there's
don't
any more
worry about it.
questioning,
Don't worry.
whatever, that she'd like to have a, she called to talk to a lawyer, and
Good.
she said
Well, talk to Bill Christoph?
she would
Bill
just
Christoph
prefer,
and I are almost best friends.
she just prefers that
I
there
know
be a
that
lawyer
guy like the
there,
back of my hand.
and
Okay?
a friend of mine suggested him, so
There you go.
they said he's an outstanding lawyer. Well,
Hey,
I
you know
told
what?
her, and
You know where lawyers-
she just
you know where
preferred for her
lawyers come in
better.
handy? Honestly, for the guilty.
Well, yeah, she just would feel better that whether he's guilty or not, that and any further questioning that there would be a lawyer present.
Hey, he
for
can come here and he can
other
sit here
things.
all he wants. Personally, we do it all the time.
Yeah.
No big problem. But that's his choice.
Oh, yeah.
It's not his mom's, it's not his dad's, it's not his sister's, and it's not yours. That's his choice.
I just came up because he was really distraught earlier, and I figured he'd like somebody to talk to. That's
But how is he? I mean, look at him.
yeah.
I got guys in here joking with us.
Yeah, because I'm like hanging out and shit.
Well, there's one other thing you got to understand. That's what he does when he's nervous.
Really?
When he's upset.
When he jokes?
No, I'm fucking freak out, man.
Well, no, this is just a lot of frustration for all of us because I mean, here we are with this big boom, dropped a bomb on everybody, and you know, it can't be any worse for us than it is for him. But still, I mean, we've got to deal with the situation too, and bringing them up here and then listening to the stories and all that about what's going on up here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who's talking to Brian right now?
Just everything about the drilling of the
Rodney
questions.
King thing or what? You never know.
It's LAPD that treats you like a king.
I've heard that joke.
But
It's alright, man. Hey, I told him what Memphis police are like.
Oh, they're
you mean
right.
the questioning, you mean?
Just all the questioning and everything, and then on the tests and all that. You know, he was pretty frustrated at 4 o'clock in the morning Saturday night when he got home.
You picked him up?
Yeah.
Memphis police, I really wouldn't put it past the rubber hose. I'm not kidding you.
I don't know. Yeah,
They gathered up me and 4 other guys that were involved in an altercation in a bar in Memphis.
Mhm.
Put us in cars, and I swear to God, no lie, there was a law case from Millington, Tennessee against the Memphis Police Department. They took us to a parking lot about 9 blocks away that was completely black, pulled us out of the car, and tried to kick our ass. That is no
police
lie.
officers that I spoke to back there in West Memphis that I've...
No, I'm talking downtown Memphis, Tennessee.
They've been great.
These were patrol officers from
Really-
Memphis, Tennessee, and
really
they were just...
professional.
Oh, man.
You know, they're looking out for the welfare of everybody involved.
That's right in the middle of the Bible Belt too, though. So that
They
I mean, they live a whole different lifestyle there
Well,
from
is that
what's
where
out
you're
there.
from, too?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so that's Bible Belt too. I'm Southern Baptist.
In Memphis,
Not my
Tennessee,
choice,
Marines
but by the way I grew up,
Right.
and I don't like Southern Baptism at all. If I could choose another
Bible thumping.
worshiping fundamental that I would do it, but I never grew up with a choice of anything else. I prefer Episcopalian.
That's what
Really.
my grandfather's an Episcopalian.
But I mean, the South works kind of funny now. Atlanta being a big city and everything, it's not so bad. But all the little towns and everything that you go through and all that kind of stuff. I mean, the small town cops are. A
Is
lot
there
rougher
anybody
with
interviewing
people.
Brian right now?
Yeah, Detective Bradshaw's in there.
I just didn't want him sitting in there alone while you could be doing your business.
Thanks for your concern.
I just want to hurry him get out of here.
You're more than welcome to leave. I don't see any more follow-up with you right now. I can tell you, though, there probably will be.
Well, I would rather that be done
I
when
don't
the
think we're
test
going to be
came
able to
back.
get it all done tonight.
No, I'm sick of doing this shit, man. When the test
Which test? Which ones?
from the sexual assault,
Okay.
when they come back positive, if something of my body was on there, come talk to me. But until then, I don't want to have anything else to do with it.
Okay.
Okay, because that'll answer it all, and it'll save you a lot of time.
But if it does come back positive,
You can
Which it
come
won't.
book me up and
But
take
it
me to
does.
prison.
Which it won't.
If it comes back positive,
I do.
don't even ask me any questions. Just cuff my ass and take me away. Send me to a hypnotist first, though.
you
Be
don't
more
want
calm.
any blackouts, huh?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but
I'm sure the Memphis police are going to want to talk to you again
well,
when you get back
but
home.
that'll be when my thing comes
You
up
can have your dad and
negative.
your family, and doggone it, I'd have your whole church congregation there if I were you.
I'm pretty sure they will be
Sounds
there,
like
man. They'll
it's
be
gonna
like,
be that way.
look, man, they didn't do it. But see, if it comes back positive, you got me. But if it comes back negative, I don't want to hear anything else about it, all
If it
right?
comes back positive, I think you got a lot of problems.
Yeah, but it won't, so I don't feel we have
I
anything else
appreciate
to
your
talk about.
confidence. Last guy told me that was a guy that stabbed a guy at El Torito 27 times.
Well, this is from a
Carlsbad?
guy who murdered
El
3
Torito
kids.
Carlsbad across from the mall.
I said, oh really? Okay, big guy, have a good day.
Do you have any kids?
3.
Do you have a kid? Do you have a child that goes to Claire Bergner?
No.
Oh, okay, because my mom works over here at Claire Bergner, and she recognized your name. She was like, hey, that's Matt. That's the same spelling as Matt.
Mac.
No, McDonough.
Yeah. Well, no, the
No,
one of the children she works with over at
Christy.
Claire Bergner is Matt McDonough,
Oh really?
and she said that's the same spelling.
No. Nope.
So is that cool with you? I mean,
Hey, it's your choice, bud. I mean, it's no sweat off my brow.
so just
I get paid by the hour.
give me a call when
Overtime after
the test results come in, all right?
Actually, I think the Memphis Police Department will probably call you.
All right,
They'll
then.
call me, and if
Are you guys keeping all the testing out here and doing
No,
it
they
here? Or
send
you
it back.
send it back.
well, it's going to the FBI.
Okay, so are they going to be if the results come back?
Positive, there's going to be a bunch of plainclothes cars around my house. Come on with her!
And mine too.
I'm sure you'll have NIS in your
Yeah,
course.
you'll have CID and NIS out there big time.
If those test results come back within the next 2 weeks that they're here and we're getting this vehicle fixed so that they can drive back, we'll receive a phone call, correct?
Yeah.
And if they
I think you'll
don't,
receive
I'm
more than
sure.
a phone call.
Well, I'm sure
You'll probably
that.
get a wake-up call.
God, I hope not.
No, I mean if
I
it
hope
comes
not.
back negative.
No, I'm saying
Or
results.
are they gonna call and let us know?
Don't call me and I'll call you.
Results, period, is what I'm asking about. Results, period. They're gonna give us a call, and
Well, if results come back on a triple homicide with a positive ID, you think they're going to call you and say, hey, Brent, are you going to be home at 9?
We're gonna have
We're
FBI
coming
all over our house, man. Helos in the air. Woo!
Well, so that's pretty much look straight. They're not going to give me any more hassle.
Yeah.
Is that the way it looks?
Basically,
All right then.
basically the way you put it.
so do you want to leave, or do you want to wait for Brian?
I want to wait for Brian because I know he's going through hell right now. They'll find out, man. Well, see, this is just criminal investigations. This is nothing like that.
You know, El Central.
They're not gonna look that shit up. You don't have to worry about it.
You know what I mean? Down in El Central. Do they know your last over traffic? Do they know your last name?
Yeah. They're not gonna do
He knows
anything.
my
They're worried
number.
about this shit. They're worried about booking my ass, man.
Chris has got the gloomiest outlook on this, man.
Oh, I know, man. He's optimistic, isn't he?
I'm gonna
He
get
came into my...
I tell you what, before he leaves, we'll give him a going away present, a big leather collar with the name Bubba written on it.
He came into
Tuba
the house.
KY.
When we got home last night, Brian asked him, or not last night, it was Saturday, Brian asked him, you know, how things going. He goes, man, they think I fucking did it. I'm going to jail. I'm going to
Give him a
jail.
going away present, man, a big leather spike collar with Bubba and a Tuba KY attached to it, man.
Better buy yourself on the road. Fuck a bunch of that. And lots of condoms.
No, man, they got the stuff for
But hey.
they got the stuff for the ship that I got in France. It's in my box room where it's like a little sofa thing that attaches to your hand so you can't drop it.
These guys are lucky I slept 4 hours Saturday.
God damn.
Did you guys do that?
We did. Those three right there, and those up there, and that right there. We had big ones too, man. We're like,
I told you, man. I told you, man.
it's cool when he's not being.
His partner's trying to be diplomatic.
That's not his
He's
partner.
just-
That's his boss.
His boss is trying to be diplomatic, and he's just like fucking bagging on you.
This is his partner last night. Well, not last night, but I was in there the last time.
I would rather talk to the balding guy.
Yeah.
Than
We usually-
McDonald.
This is this McDonald's partner, Brian. See, we're being interviewed by Chris McDonald and Brian something. So Chris and Brian interviewing Chris and Brian. But,
Lovely.
So is Brian in there now?
no, it's Brian and some other guy. And the only thing that comes out of his mouth is, I'm curious. You homosexual? No. And then he sat there for a while. And he
Why,
goes,
you want to fuck me or something?
I should have said that. You look kind of cute, man. But you're a little old for me.
Hey man, Tina was talking about dick as Jill's bitch because she ain't got no dick now. Tina was like, well, my brother's available and I've never heard any complaints about him. I was like, no, I don't think Chris would.
Man, to even think of...
You shouldn't have told him that about Patrick. You shouldn't have told him that at all.
What?
So, what are they going to do? It was 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. A big fucking deal.
So,
Fuck them, man. If they want to have me in court, well, he got a blowjob from a guy 3 years ago, you know, I'm just going to say, so?
yeah, and it was the best blowjob I ever had.
So ain't you girls jealous? Actually, it wasn't, but...
Why, I just have one honest question. What the fuck would possess you?
Well, I have this motto, you know, don't knock anything until you've tried it.
Not me, man. I had some gay dude take a hit on me once.
I've had lots
I
of
looked at him. I said, you got one choice, okay? I don't mind you. I'm not hostile. I'm not gonna bash you. But you make another fucking attempt at hitting on me, I'm gonna show you the end of your dick you've never seen, man. I'm gonna show you the roots. I'll fucking kill you. You better just get the hell away from me.
If you would have said that to... You know Kevin Cramper, don't you?
Yeah.
Who farted?
I told you, dude, when he was talking to that guy.
Did
Oh.
you? Alright, now.
And you're locked in, dude.
Oh shit, I got this thing going. When did you do this?
When he was talking to me.
A good 5
Right
minutes
after
ago.
I stood up.
What about Kevin
Come on, Chris,
Cranford?
it wasn't that bad.
Oh,
Oh,
If it
Kevin
would've said that to
Cranford
Kevin
he
Cranford.
thought he was gonna get his hands on me.
All I gotta do is speak, man. I had my fucking mountain Samoans hit on me at Papa Joe's one night. God damn, I wanna suck his dick. And I was like, look, if you don't get away from me, I'm gonna shove this book so far up your ass that it's gonna punch the floor on the next person that fucks
man,
you.
that's a fact when dreaming, man. It really is.
And I said, you'll never have another boyfriend again.
Anyway, he sent that to Kevin what?
Tim was it. Let's do it. Or Kevin was smart.
You're talking about big, blonde hair,
Well,
heavy set Kevin?
yeah.
He drives a Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Well, it's just been to the beginning.
Oh, he drives a
And then got
minivan.
shit hanging from the
Hey,
thing.
we're done. Let me talk to you about 2 minutes. You and I by ourselves. Can you guys make a lot of difference?
Brian, are you go?
Yes.
That's a tough room to be in, man.
Right, hang on for a minute. Okay, just so that you and I know, okay, I mean, we're done. If I have any more questions in relationship to, I mean, if Memphis or somebody comes up with something, or if I find out.
I would
you know,
rather
there's
everything
another-
be held off until the results of the test.
Okay, and I understand that, and I know that that's what you desire.
Okay,
you'd
any
rather
other
decide-
any other questioning will have to be.
Okay, what I'm talking about, if I get information that you're not the guy, obviously you want me to call you, right?
Yeah, call me and say.
Okay, or if Memphis comes up with something that say, hey, you know, can you ask him, you know, such and such, and that way we know for sure we can eliminate him. I just don't want to, I
Well,
mean,
see,
if they
that's
give
what
me a closed door policy, that's what I'm trying to establish. I hope not, so that we can keep the lines of communication open,
See,
because
I mean-
it's valuable.
I would rather do everything over the phone. You know, if it's a quick question,
Wow.
call up and say, hey, Christian,
Okay, or if I came to your front door, how's that?
Yeah, but I don't want to be sitting in some police station feeling like I've committed the crime
Okay.
and shit like that. I don't want that anymore. I don't like it. It's something I don't need. I don't need stress in my life. It's not a
Understood.
healthy thing.
You know, you hit my door.
I was freaking out.
Hey. We got that at least, right?
When you find out I'm not-
Okay, that's what we got.
Right.
Do me a favor. Here's one of my cards. Okay? I want you to tuck that away. Okay? I think Owen and I are both of the opinion that you know, you're not the guy. Okay? But I want you to think about it. Okay? And honestly think about it. Okay? And
I've told y'all everything that I can tell.
Okay.
I mean, that I know.
well, what's going to happen is you and Chris are going to end up talking. Okay, there's no
Right,
shot in our mind.
right.
Okay, I want to just be in a position, if I get some more information, or if Owen gets information from Arkansas, you know, we want to keep the lines of communication open to where we say, hey, Chris, you know, can we come over at least and talk to you in your living room or something like that to clarify a question or a problem?
Right.
Okay, I mean, it's your prerogative to say, no, you know, we don't want that anymore,
Right.
you know, we're done. Obviously, you know, we're trying to just get to the truth of the matter.
Right.
And if it meant, because we're dealing with such
Right.
long, you know, 1,700 miles, you know, they're going to come
I
up
think
with
it's more than
questions. They might come up with questions where, you know, hey, would you guys mind doing A, B, C, and D? Fine, no problem.
Right.
But we have to, you know, rely on you.
Right.
Okay.
All right. All the blood tests and
It's all
everything
going to
that-
the lab
Okay, it is already on its way.
Tomorrow.
Okay, when should the results from that be?
It all depends on their people, because it's going back to them.
It's going to Arkansas.
Yeah, and who knows? And they might send it. They might send it to Memphis, or they might send it to the FBI. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
It was
well,
my speculation at first, the feds, but probably I'm wrong.
Right. All right. I mean, do you have just kind of like a general time frame that it would take to?
If I told you, I'd be sending you in that
Okay.
field.
Right.
Okay.
We don't know what they're gonna do with it.
All right.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if that comes back, I mean, that
in itself
You wanna know
should
right
be
away.
yeah should be able to be able to say, you know, was I there or not?
Why don't you do yourself a favor and get back to Memphis, go in and call this Gary guy in West Memphis
Do you have his
PD.
number?
Yeah.
Call him up, say
Well, just call West Memphis PD and ask for Detective Getchell.
Gary Gitchell is it?
Right.
Just ask for
Nice,
it.
great.
Tell him
Because see, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get back there because
They
we gotta
good.
get that car fixed.
Looks good for you. Call up, say, hey, I'm Brian Holland. You know, I was the one out in California. You're just kind of wondering how the test came back, whatever.
Right.
Look good for you.
Okay. I
Make
mean,
sure to call him down.
all right.
Okay?
All right.
We got that. That's important.
All right. Am I gonna have to come back up here any? Do you think?
Not unless they come up with some brainstorm. And we'll call you. Would it be a problem if there was?
I don't suppose. I mean, I'm hungry for 10 hours. 9 hours.
Great.
Take care, Brian.
All right. You got your glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. See ya.
Make sure they know about that. The Brian interview's on tape. The other one's still going. I think he left his